Dear friend, in the recent local markets, while I was drawing the live portraits, interestingly, I connected with strangers through 5 minutes of shared silence, nervous smiles, and tiny conversations. It made me realize that sensitivity helps us to understand people in ways that words cannot. Let's talk about that today. Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel. Today I have some interesting and cute and heartwarming stories to share with you. As you have known that I started attending local markets in Ottawa since the end of September, and as so far I have already attended 3 times, and I have a few more coming up in November and December. Because of that, I have gathered some very interesting and cute stories from my market experience to share with you. First, I want to briefly summarize my market experience so far. It was a milestone for me to start a completely new experience. I've brought my stickers, postcards, and for the second and third time, I brought a live portrait to the market. I want to show you my sketchbook when I was practicing the live portraits at home. Mommy, please don't use my leg as your sketching pad. It hurts. It's okay. Just relax. Please don't use my leg. You should trim your nails. So these were my practices of the portraits before I brought it to the market. It was a breakthrough for me because before I used to only draw like young girls used to be my main characters of the painting. But this time I have to practice people from all different ages, kids, the youth, the young adults, middle age, and the elders. Also, male and females, and people from different ethnicities and culture styles, clothing styles. It was a breakthrough for me, and I was quite proud. At the beginning, I couldn't determine what my style is. I just know I want it to be a bit like doodles, and I want to add a lot of cute things in the background to kind of reflect this person's personalities and what they like. And you can see that gradually I found my consistent style in drawing the portraits, and I was sticking to it while also practicing different type of photos. And I also brought 2 example sheets to the market so people can immediately tell what kind of style I have and what kind of portraits they'll be expecting. For me, it was a very precious chance to sit with someone, look at their face, and also to talk to them for like 5 to 10 minutes. Usually I would ask them what kind of things they like so I can add them in the backgrounds. If they have a pet, if they have a hobby like in reading or hiking or music, I would add these doodles in the background. Because of that, I had a lot of chance to talk to those customers, these strangers, we could share that a few moments of calmness and deep conversation together. What I'm going to do today is I want to journaling a bit, combining writing and drawings to remember some of the encounters I had at the market, and I'll also share these stories with you. There are a few customers I remember quite deeply. The first one was a young couple. They just ended their 5 years long distance relationship, and they just moved together with their puppy. So I was drawing a portrait for all three of them. They told me some of their stories. It was quite hard for such 5 years long distance relationship, especially during the COVID. I really could imagine how much they have waited, have hoped, have missed each other, and now they finally went through that phase and moved together. I was really happy for them. Long distance relationship is really a big challenge for the relationship, but since they could overcome it together, I believe they have found the right person. There was another customer. She is a graduate school student. She studied something called victimology. This is my first time knowing that such major actually exists. People in this field, they will study and do research about victims from crimes, from natural disasters and the wars. I talked about sometimes when the victims trying to describe or recreate the scenarios to the authorities, sometimes they will get like re-traumatizing or the second time hurt. I really wish that such thing could be improved in the future. It felt really hopeful to know that there are a group of people studying about it and they are determined to improve for our society. So it was quite touching for me. Most of my customers, they felt really nervous when I was looking at them. Especially many of them said this is their first time getting a portrait. I was doing my best to chat with them, help them relax, and just keep the atmosphere chill and relaxing. There was one customer, I could tell she was pretty shy. When she just sat down, she first took off her scarf And then she was asking us if she should keep wearing it, if that would look better. Both her friend and I said, and the scarf matches her outfit, so she put them on again. And then when I was drawing her, she kept smiling, but for the whole process, she closed her eyes. It's like this. So she was smiling to me, but I guess she couldn't bear being watched for a long time. So she was doing her best. I just think that was pretty cute. She was very shy. You know, I am an introvert. Personally, I don't really enjoy being in a big party, but I really enjoy talking with someone one-on-one or in like a private setting, just like when I draw the portrait for them. I've also met many people who are shy, but we were able to open up to each other. In my last week's market, the last customer I painted, she was a young girl wearing a quiet, cool, and very stylish outfit. I was first attracted by her outfit too. It's kind of like vintage style plus using a lot of colorful fabrics. When I was painting, I asked her if she has ever considered like starting a fashion social media account, like being a fashion content creator, because I can see she really has a talent in it. Surprisingly, she opened up a lot to me. She said she was a bit concerned that her opinions or expressions might be misunderstood by the internet. She thought the internet never forgets, so she was kind of afraid to make the mistakes, unconsciously offending others. What she said really reminded me when I first started doing YouTube. I couldn't speak to the camera. I wasn't that confident to share what I feel or what I think. I couldn't even sit and chat with the camera like I'm doing now. But I have grown a lot. I never regret started this, although I was a bit intimidated and nervous at the beginning, but I was really glad that I pushed it through. And because I could tell this girl actually is very, very passionate about her fashion style, about her life. She was very sincere to me. I thought she has a talent in it, and if she doesn't give it a try, it would be a huge pity, or she might regret that. So I kept suggesting her, encouraging her to give it a try. I think I would do the same thing if I'm able to talk to the past self. I will also tell her it might seem scared, but you will survive and it's okay. You will grow a lot. So don't be afraid to just move forward. The title of this video is called Maybe Sensitivity is What Allows Us to Truly See Each Other. It was inspired by these stories I met on the market. I think this time the live portrait in the market, it provides me a stage for my sensitivity to shine. I used to doubt many times, what's the point of being a sensitive heart? What can it do for me, for us? And I think this is the time to prove it. The sensitivity allows us to truly see each other. My sensitive heart helped me to be patiently listening to those customers, to understand their feelings and thoughts, and to create such a valuable encounters in our life. It's very likely that we would forget each other just after this 5 to 10 minutes talk, but that moment was still so precious. I might forget what I have talked to them, but I wouldn't forget the feeling I had on that day. So, my dear friend, if you are still trying to figure out what your sensitivity can do for you, I will encourage you to be patient, because I know that day will come. The stage for you to shine will come. So let's patiently wait together.